And here we go for the third place classification game in the FECAFOOT FIFA TDS Under-17 Elite Championship. EFBC against Real Foot, both teams from Douala, Dibobe, Frederic Noah. Moving forward for Real, the ball in midfield. Beautiful defending there by Benjamin Massing, who plays the ball forward to Cabral Dibobe. Dibobe has one man to beat. He plays the ball back to Nzemo, a cross in from Nzemo, touch Boris. These both teams earlier lost their semi-final games. EFBC lost 1-0 against Oili FC from Yaoundé, while Real Foot Academy from Douala lost 3-1 against Gazelle FA of Garoua. The ball picked up there by Asenge, throw for Real, clearance by Asenge. Frederic Ndongo wins city midfield. He plays with Massing to Nzemo Mboma class Z for EFBC building up play patiently. Benjamin Massing leaves the ball for Nzemo plays out to Patrice Patrice gets it. The assistant referee flags Patrick and says the ball went over the line for a goal kick to Real Foot Academy. Benjamin Mastin intercepts for EFBC. Zemo moving forward, plays the ball again diagonally or out wide to Patrice. Real Foot in midfield. The referee blasts his whistle. Ayato Yaya Sule. Real Foot to Landry. Jersey number 10 in midfield. He plays with defender Akansh Michel Tamak. Goalkeeper Yaningalim plays with Yakubu Adamu with his right back Yonga Brazzaville or Boisson du Cameroun. We'll get used to time. Boisson du Cameroun. EFBC. A free kick for EFBC. Elite football. Boisson du Cameroun. Seen a great pool of talent move out of this school. Most recently, a certain Mimbak David, who is on a perfection at Saint-Etienne. The list is quite long of EFBC players out there in Europe. In the Premier League, we have Carlos Baleba. The ball forward. One in midfield by Bomaklas. He plays with Benjamin Massin. Ayatou Soule plays with Bomaklas. Bomaklas still controls. He plays the ball forward to Nzi. Good intervention there by Ntamak, who plays out to Frederic Junior Noah. But EFBC wins the ball again. Benjamin Massin in another forward incursion. He plays the pass to Cabral Dibobe. Dibobe played wide to Bomaklas, but it's EFBC moving forward again through Benjamin Massin. You could see him play forward and think he's a midfielder. No, he's a center back. Left center back for EFBC, headed there by Yaya. Bomaklas with Nzi. EFBC moving forward through Z. Bomaklas plays the ball to Z. Z, a little delay on the ball. He finally gave a crossing, but unfortunately, it was too soft. Straight to the goalkeeper, Yannick Ngalim. In midfield, Landry. He plays with Frederic Noah. Noah gives the ball over to a teammate. Ball won there by Patrice. And a shot from Boris Christian Etia straight into the hands of goalkeeper Mbok. Box Stefan for EFBC. Now, Dibungu Patrice, jersey number 35. He plays with Benjamin Massing. Massing in midfield with Zemo. Zemo to Mboma Class. Yandongo in control. Yandongo once again for EFBC. Plays with Zemo. Yandongo plays out wide with Patrice. Patrice back to Yandongo. Dongo with Zemo. Zemo, a diagonal ball. Sweet pass to Nzi. Nzi with a crossing. Interception by Archange Ntamak. Clearance by Real Foot Academy. And it is a free kick to EFBC. We are into the 10th minute of action here in Bankomo. Benjamin Massing lifts it for Nzemo. Nzemo back to Massing. Massing assessing his options. He plays with Ayatu. Ayatu to Mboma Class. Mboma Class in midfield with Yandongo. Ndongo receives it again. Plays with Nzemo. Nzemo interception in midfield. But the referee says it's a free kick for EFBC. That was a soft one. And the ball forward towards EFBC. We do not play again. Yandongo in midfield. Plays wide with Benjamin Massing. Massing with Nzemo. Nzemo to Boris. Milo. The ball back with Boris Milo. Milo to Nzemo. Nzemo. Will he give a shot? Yes, he does. That was a close one for EFBC. A good shot there by Zemo Constant with a beautiful save from goalkeeper Ngalim Yannick. Mboma Class with a corner kick. The ball comes in. Header by Cabral Dibobe. It goes wide. EFBC with the pressure already. Going back to Douala with a third place would be another great result. I know the management of EFBC would have loved to win this competition, but to be third out of 48 teams is a good achievement for the season or for their season in youth football. Tamak with a long ball forward. Hayatu fails to control as Real Foot picks up the ball again. Clearance by Patrice Boris. Milo in midfield. Mboma Class with the ball forward to Cabral Dibobe. Dibobe to Nzi. Nzi with Nzemo. Nzemo to Mboma Class. EFBC building up play patiently. Clearance there by Yakubu Adamu. And the ball now with Patrice in the penalty area. Interception there from Real Foot's defense. Boris Christian Etia picks it up, moving forward. Unfortunately, it was a quick run with the ball moving out of play. Ball won there by Yonga in midfield now. Landry with a pass out wide. A crossing on the ball. Junior Griffo pounced on that, but unfortunately, the assistant referee flagged and said that was an offside situation. Cabral Dibobe hunts that ball down, but Real are able to clear their lines as Ntamak picks it up. He plays with his goalkeeper Ngalim to Yakubu with his right back, but a good pressure there from EFBC as Real Foot attempts to calmly move out of that high press, and they did right. The ball now in EFBC territory. Frederic Noah Asenge was vigilant. Milo Ndongo for EFBC. Mboma, he plays with Z still controlling the ball. One there, and it is Real moving forward, but an intervention there from Yaya Sule. And the ball goes out of action. A throw in for Real. Header by Asenge. Real moving forward. Miscommunication there as Benjamin Massin moves forward with the ball, and he loses that as Real attacks. The referee says nothing happened at that point. EFBC should count themselves fortunate that Real Food did not maximize that opportunity. Junior Griffo Adamu for Real. Hayatu, a long ball from Mbok, headed there by Ntamak, now in midfield with James Actifunk. The ball forward to Kylian Mbazwa. Frederic, the ball in midfield now with Landry out to Yonga. Mbazwa wins it. Frederic for Real Food. Mboma Class. EFBC building up play patiently. Mboma Class to Z. Back to Mboma Class. Mboma Class with the ball out wide, but unfortunately, the ball goes out of action. A long ball from Adamu Masing picks it up for EFBC, but Etia tussles. A tussle finally won by the players of EFBC. Hayatu in midfield. Hayatu again. He plays with Yandongo. Ndongo to Nzemu. Nzemo picks it up again from Dibobe. Dibobe now with Patrice. Dibobe picks it up again for EFBC. Gives a pass to Mboma Class. Mboma Class. Good interception there by Landry for Real. Z wins it for EFBC. And it is EFBC attacking again. The ball with Mboma Class with Boris Milo, Nzemo to Benjamin Massing with Massing go long. Massing passes the ball over to Boris Milo. I think Milo had in mind to give a crossing. Unfortunately, he couldn't concretize that action. And it is Real Foot building up play from the back. Landry for Real Foot. The ball forward. Massing heads the ball to his goalkeeper. Mbok. That was a little moment as EFBC builds up play again. Mboma Class to Nzemo. Nzemo back to Mboma Class. Mboma Class carries the ball forward. EFBC playing with a 3-5-2 system. And Nzemo moves forward again. But the referee says at that point, James Arthur was a little bit too robust. Yan Nongo for EFBC. Mboma Class, captain for EFBC. In control, he plays with Ayatu, Mboma Class, and a long ball. Offside against EFBC. Adamu Tungalim, captain and goalkeeper for Real Foot. A long ball from Ntamak. Interception in midfield by Hayatu Yayasule for EFBC. And it is a throw in for EFBC. He goes long. Landry with the header. The ball comes over to Dibobe. Nzemo back to Zimbabwe. The referee says it's a free kick to EFBC. "22 minutes of action. It's 0 for EFBC, 0 for Real Foot Academy. Yandongo loses out in midfield, but Hayato is vigilant. The ball back to Yandongo in midfield. Ndongo misses out again. And at this point, Etiaboris was attempting a long range, but he missed. Dibobe Cabrel, EFBC, losing out in midfield. Etiaboris with a pass over to Atu. And Real Foot attacking again. Interception there by Boris. The ball in midfield, won there by Boris Milo. Zemo to Mboma class. Mboma with Nzi. And it's still EFBC building up play. The ball out wide to Nzi. Asenge moving forward for EFBC. Benjamin Massing with the ball forward to Boris Milo. Milo, a shot from him was a poor one as the referee blasts his whistle for halftime. We got a little bit confused at that point because we had two blasts of the whistle from the referee, so we thought it was halftime, but it is a cooling break. Still 0. And the final for this competition will play tomorrow at 3 p.m. at the Omisport Stadium Annex here in Yaoundé. After 4 days of competitions here in Bankomo, we'll be moving back to the city center for the final between Gazelle FA from Garwa and Oili FC of Yaoundé. 3 p.m. And we will witness history, the first ever champion for the under-17 elite championship as Real attempts another forward move, but EFBC wins it. Benjamin Massing for EFBC, Boma class in midfield. He plays back to Benjamin Massing. Massing assessing his options, play a short ball to Boris Milo. Milo to Nzemo. Nzemo to Cabral. Dibobe. Dibobe thinks of shooting, but he still controls the ball. Plays with his captain, Momaklas. Momaklas with Yandongo. Ndongo. That's a poor one as ESVC lost the ball for a short while, but they move forward again. Milo, Momaklas, Yandongo, Asenge, Yandongo. EFBC patiently building, play again, and now in zeal, the ball comes in. Interception there by Ntamak. Clearance from the back from Frederic Noah. Good interception again by Benjamin Massing. Massing in control. He plays a back pass to Yaya Hatu. Yaya Hayatu to Mboma class. Mboma class tried playing a ball in the deep, but it was too deep and moved straight to the goalkeeper. A long one forward. A long throw for Real. And the ball in midfield now for the boys from EFBC Mboma class to Boris Milo to Ndongo forward to Zemo moving forward. He plays with Cabral, Dibobe to his captain, Mboma class out wide to Nzie back to Ndongo with the ball forward. Patrice picks it up EFBC, a cross from him. Beautiful intervention there by goalkeeper Yannick Ngalim to keep the scores level. Zemo EFBC attacking again. Yandongo with the ball forward. Interception there from Real. Asenge wins it in midfield. He plays with his captain, Mboma Class. Mboma Class plays a back pass. And it's EFBC building up again. Miscommunication. And the ball goes out of action. It will be a long one there by Mboma Class, and that's a class pass from, or a classy pass from Mboma. Mboma still in control. He plays in midfield with Yandongo with Patrice. The ball back with Ndongo Minlo to Ndongo now to Mboma to Minlo. EFBC building up play patiently. Benjamin Massing in control. A shot from Massing straight into the hands of the vigilant Yannick Ngalim, captain and goalkeeper for Real Foot. Etia moves forward with the ball for Real. Yaya Hayatu wins it for EFBC. EFBC moving forward again. Mboma Class out wide to Nzie, who fails to beat his man Yandongo. Mboma Class. And the ball forward towards Yannick Milo. EFBC wins it again in midfield. Asenge for EFBC. Dibobe moves with the ball. He plays with Nzie, a crossing. It was a soft one. And it is EFBC moving forward again. Yandongo, he plays with Benjamin Massing. Benjamin Massing assessing his options. He plays with Cabral Dibobe. A shot from Dibobe. Another save by goalkeeper Yannick Ngalim. He's proving to be Captain Fantastic this afternoon as EFBC attacks again. Dibobe. And it is a free kick for EFBC. Real Foot playing a very dangerous game by playing a low block against EFBC. And right now we have a free kick just 2 minutes before halftime. Dibobe stands on this one equally Mboma class. Dibobe straight into the hands of the vigilant Yannick Ngalim. Frederic Noir attempts a forward move for Real, but Boris clearance by Adamu Yandongo Bomaklas, and it is Real building up play from via own half, a long ball forward, and it is Mbazwa controlling from midfield, but he loses out. Real keeps the ball through Yunga, but EFBC wins the game, and the referee blasts his whistle for halftime. 0 for EFBC, 0 for Real Food Academy, both teams from Douala. It is the third place classification game in the FECAFOOT EFBC TDS Under 17 Elite Championship. from Ndokoti, because that's where the school EFBC is found. Zemo to Patrice, interception there by Adamu. Benjamin Massing with the header, and the ball goes out of action. Throw in to Real. A long throw towards Etia Boris. Yaya Sule with the ball forward. Dibobe against Adamu. Adamu wins Tatosu. Ntamak with the pass forward. A diagonal ball from defense to attack. Clearance as Akansh Ntamak requires medical attention. If this game ends this way, we would move straight to penalties. After multiple games and many days of competition, the limbs are tired. And remember, it is an under 17 competition. It's a very young players. For some, it's been a beautiful experience because no matter the result from this game, I'm pretty sure the coaches from both sides will be satisfied with their competition, finishing third and fourth. The rain announcing its arrival, but it's not funny yet. Real did not play ball one day by Zemo, now in midfield with Momaklas. Momaklas moving forward. He plays with Boris Milo. Milo forward to Nzi. Nzi with the crossing. Another beautiful play there by Yannick Ngalim in goal for Real, but EFBC keeps applying the pressure. The pass forward intercepted. It's a throw in for Real Foot Academy. Another thing to note from this game is that these teams both played in the same regional competition during the qualifiers. A crossing from the corner kick, header. Cedric Milo loses out. Fritz Selema, the ball now with Fadil. Fadil plays a pass to Ntamak. Ntamak to his partner in defense, Yakubu Adamu. Throw in to Real Foot. A long throw forward. Etia Boris wins it. And it is EFBC defending, looking for a window to push the ball out of their defense, and they finally do so as Mboma Class moves forward with the ball. It is a throw in to EFBC. Patrice to Nzemu. Nzemu with Boris Milo. Clearance by Adamu Yakubu. EFBC plays the ball or stops the game because a player from Real is on the green turf. "18 minutes until the end of action here. It's still 0 for EFBC and 0 for Real Foot Academy. Substitution for EFBC, and it is, or rather, it's a substitution for Real. Number 2 comes in. That's Christian Daniel Bajek. He comes in for James Archie Frank. While for EFBC, Boris Milo goes out and is replaced by jersey number 11, Joshua Fonda. EFBC adding another striker. The ball forward again. Straight to the hands of Yanin Galim. And the ball again in Galim Yannick with the free kick for Real. A long one from him. Header. Everyone missed the ball, and it is Real attacking through. It's a 5.5 meter spot kick. Fadil moved forward, but unfortunately, he couldn't play any meaningful or make it. The ball comes in now for EFBC. Another beautiful intervention from Captain Galim Yannick. Fadil with the ball for Real, and he wins a free kick for Real. Of 12 minutes of action. EFBC building up play again. The ball forward from Patrice. Yakubu clears his line. Zemo, a long one from him, caught Z. And the tussle there with EFBC finally winning, or rather, Real winning. EFBC building up another attack as the rains between pouring down here in Bancomo, and it is Real attacking. No cover and fine. Real now attacking. And the cross coming scene, interception there from Yaya Haya to Zemo with the ball forward to Cabral, Dibobe to Zia. He keeps it. And a cross. Unfortunately, he did not work out for Real. And it is Real attacking now to Etia. Or rather, it is Frederic Noah who scores his fourth goal of the competition, confirming himself as top goal scorer. 1 for Real Foot Academy and 0 for EFBC. I think the rain came with a lucky charm for Real Foot. They have been playing a low block from the beginning of the game, and from one counter, Frederic Noah gets his fourth goal. EFBC forced to chase score. Now, Asenge in midfield with Mboma forward to Dibobe Z for EFBC. A crossing. Clearance from the defense. Landry with a double clearance for Real. Real attacking again. The ball forward to Etia. And Massing wins it for EFBC. Zemu, the ball out. The players from Real Foot Academy feeling the weight of the competition, the muscles tearing down. After multiple games, goalkeeper Ngalim Yannick equally defender Godless Ngafo requires medical attention. It's been a good game so far, and even under the rains, the kids are still giving their best on the pitch. Frederic Noah beats one man, fails to beat the second. It was actually a miscommunication. Joshua for EFBC, the ball in midfield, won there by Real as they move forward once again. the ball with goal scorer Frederic Noah Junior and the fresh legs of Christian Daniel Bajek. The crossing header from Asenge Yandongo Yaya Hayatu Tibobe, and it's still EFBC. Bajek attempts a shot forward and total miscommunication there as Frederic Noah gets his brace. He's determined as a goal poacher to make the difference between him and every other player contending for the top goal scorer spot. That's his fifth goal in the competition, 2 braces, and in one game where he scored just 1 goal. And we are gradually going towards the end of this game. 9 more minutes for EFBC to react. Or for Real Foot Academy to consolidate their lead and win 3rd position in this competition, in this inaugural competition. Both sides will go in history, and that's a yellow card. A yellow card for he who just made his entrance in this game, Fadil Pare. Yet another free kick for EFBC to reduce tally and go for, and probably go for the equalizer. Fonda Joshua stands on these, just number 11 for EFBC. Assessing the right option to play this free kick. Joshua, good wall. Joshua again. And the ball straight into the hands of goalkeeper Ngalim Yannick with his 5 saves in this game. He would definitely be happy to finish the game with a clean sheet, but it is EFBC attacking again, and Z moves on with the ball. Another save by goalkeeper Yannick Ngalim, and now it is Real attacking with a quick counter. Frederic Noah forward to Fadil. The players and EFBC gives the ball away again. Shot. Corner kick for EFBC. Noah wins it, but EFBC picks it up again. Dibobe, a shot from Dibobe. Counter blocked there by Yakubu, and it is Real moving forward, but the ball won there by Dibobe Mbomaklas for EFBC. He plays a pass wide, and it is a throw for EFBC. Yan Ndongo for EFBC forward to Dibobe. Dibobe Mbomaklas. Mbomaklas, the ball forward. Joshua Fonda. A cross from Joshua. Intervention there by Yakubu, but the ball still in the area. A shot. Another save by Ngalim Yannick. His 7th save in this game. He would definitely want to finish with a clean sheet. Substitution for EFBC. It is Nzemo moving out, and Ali Tolo, whose elder brother Nuhu was happy seeing him play in this competition, and shared a picture of him in the first game. EFBC did not play again, and just as we've had in this competition or in this game, from the very first minute, it's EFBC attacking while Real plays a very low block, and Real pounced on 2 mistakes by EFBC's defense. And those 2 mistakes brought in 2 goals as EFBC attempts an 11th attack. Dongo wins it for EFBC, and it is a free kick to Real. 3 more minutes before the end of action here. The man of the technical commission in charge of designating the man of the match, if I was to give something from my commentary booth, I would say it's between goalkeeper Ngalim and Noah Frederic, who got a brace. Ngalim, who kept a clean sheet. And a clean sheet for a goalkeeper is like a hat trick for a striker. These 2 players are the ones in contention for the man of the match in this game. A free kick for Real. Ngalim Yannick takes his time. Moves up. A long one from him. Ball won there by Ali Tolo. It is Real attacking and building up play from their own half. Ntamak Akanj forward with the ball to Fadil Pare. It is Real still in control. Fadil Pare. He beats Patrice, but fails to recover on that ball, and it goes out of action. It is a goal kick for EFBC, a short one from Mbok to Asenge. Asenge in midfield to Mboma Class. Mboma Class plays with Alitolo. Alitolo still controls. Interception from Landry. But Mboma Class picks it up again. He plays with Joshua Fonda. Fonda forward to Dibobe. And goalkeeper Ngalim Yannick leaves the ball to move out of action, and it will be a spot kick for Real Foot Academy. A long ball from Ngalim, header in midfield from Yandongo, another long ball for Real, straight to the hands of goalkeeper Mbok. EFBC through Benjamin Massing, building up from their own half. Massing goes short, plays with Hayatou Sule. Sule to Mboma Class. Mboma Class with his fullback, and it is a throw in to EFBC. Cartoon Mboma Class with the ball forward. Patrice picks it up, and yes, he moves forward. Goalkeeper Ngalim read the situation very well, and cramp again on the goalkeeper as we are playing the last minute of action here. A quick reminder, the final tomorrow 3 p.m. on Misport Stadium Annex here in the nation's capital, Yaoundé, between Oili FC and Gazelle FA. If I was to borrow some few words from the French language, I would say nous aurons la finale demain à 15h entre Oili FC et Gazelle de Garoua au stade Omnisport annexe à Yaoundé. Venez massivement suivre cette finale. La beauté du football camerounais. Ngalim, entrée gratuite. Venez en famille, venez avec vos amis. Nous allons célébrer les jeunes talents camerounais. And it is EFBC moving forward again. They want to get at least one goal from this game. Mboma Class to Nzi to Joshua Fonda. Fonda again. A shot from Fonda. It's a corner kick to EFBC. EFBC with a quick one, but lost out. And Z with a crossing interception from the defense. Hayatou Mboma Class, Hayatou again. Dibobe, Hayatou, Yandongo, Hayatou. With the rains, the pitch becomes a little bit heavy, but the kids still succeed to put their balls in. Header there by Ntamak. Landry wins it in midfield for Real. A long ball And the referee blasts his final whistle. It is 2 for Real Foot Academy from Douala, 0 for EFBC. Congratulations to both teams for making it to this point of the competition. Real Foot will occupy the third spot. And if we do not have more players scoring multiple goals tomorrow, we might have Frédéric Noir as top goal scorer in this competition. Equally, EFBC will be going back to Douala on fourth spot. It is not 4 out of 8. It is 4 out of 48 teams that took part in this competition. It is a satisfactory result for the management of both sides, and to remind us that tomorrow we have the final here in Yaoundé at 3 p.m. Omnisport Stadium Annex. The entrance is free. Come massively, especially the very young ones. Come watch your brothers exhibit the very best of football. The same football we are seeing under 17s exhibit out there in Morocco. They have qualified for the quarterfinals of the AFCON, and they are also going to the World Cup. To put these words in French, I would say, demain, nous avons la finale de cette très grande compétition. Demain, nous entrons dans l'histoire, soit au FC ou Gazelle FA de Yaoundé. Oh, de Garoua, pardon. À 15h, au stade Omnisport Next, entrée gratuit. Venez massivement supporter nos futurs lions indomptables, les futurs stars du football camerounais. À 15h, stade Omnisport.
ensure that Brazil
Je m'appelle Adam, je viens de Télévis Simone. Je suis fière d'être la première qui fait les Simone. Je suis fière d'être la première
Bon après-midi, chers amis internautes. Ici, Magellan Miguel Bock de la JWL Team. Je suis en direct du stade militaire de Bambé qui se rapproche progressivement avec les supporters.